Okay, what's up guys? Welcome to another video. I want to talk to you guys a little bit about how to make better videos, but it's not going to be like here's the secret recipe to making a good video. I want to get more in depth because what works for some channels might not work for your channel. I'm basically going to go over things that will work for any channel, so anyone who sees this video, whatever content that you decide to make, this will probably help you. For me, the only thing that I pay attention to when I upload a video is not my likes, it's not the views, it's not the comments. Well, I mean, the comments, yeah. Okay, I'll pay attention to that, but I really analyze my YouTube analytics, and more specifically, I pay attention to my audience retention. This is a piece of data that's provided to you by YouTube that basically tells you how well you held your audience throughout your entire video. So if you make a boring video, or if it's boring, if it's not interesting, you will see that in this data. I try to aim for around 70% audience retention. So basically people are watching at least 70% of the video before they would click out and just get bored. If you're getting like 15 or 20% audience retention, there probably needs to be improvement. And in this data, you could see in each video where people are leaving, because you don't necessarily know where you can improve or what you can do differently by just looking at the views you get or the likes. Because if you get a lot of likes, you might not think that you need to improve in any way. You might think, oh, it's fine. But in this data, even if you get no dislikes, you will see dips in your video where it's not maybe as interesting as the rest, and you could see, oh, maybe I could have did this differently or that differently. It really helps you think creatively, so the next time that you go about making a video, you could say, okay, this didn't work this time, let me try something new. And then over time you develop new techniques and your content just becomes better. Like, this is how YouTubers get better. This is why you could look at any YouTuber and just sort their videos from oldest to newest, and you look at their old videos and you'll see that the content wasn't really that good, but over time it just gets better and better. And they try new things. Maybe they get more comfortable in front of the camera. They start making jokes or whatever. The content evolves. So I really think if you're making content right now and you don't really know how you can get better, I really think that this is a really helpful tool. Now, if you're not getting good analytics, like your audience retention is really bad on like every single one of your videos, I would not be discouraged. I would again take this data as a way to help you as a creator to think differently about how you can go things. Maybe you can go over your own videos and see what is it that's not keeping my audience engaged, because as a creator, that's what you want. You want your audience to be engaged in your content. You want them to enjoy it. I wouldn't recommend going to some YouTuber that's successful and just copying what they're doing because you know that it'll work. I would recommend going about YouTube in this way, where you analyze your videos and you see what you can do differently, because this way you develop your own style. You develop the things that you try differently in your videos. It becomes you, it becomes your style. And standing in front of this camera and just going about making your videos, it'll be natural to you and it'll just work. Your audience will enjoy it, you'll enjoy it. If you're just out here copying someone else, it's not really you, and you won't really get that satisfaction. At least, I mean, I wouldn't think so. So this is why any content that you decide to make, whether or not anyone would find it interesting, it doesn't matter, because as a creator, you can make it interesting. You can make very mundane, simple things interesting if you just put in that effort, if you just think in ways that people are not. Maybe you could try new camera tricks or like transitions. You could look up tutorials on how to do certain effects that will surprise your audience and keep them engaged, keep them watching, keep them wanting to watch more. What's gonna happen next? That sort of thing. I guess one tip I could add on top of doing this is to just practice being in front of the camera. I think talking to the camera is the easiest way to make it feel like there's this connection with you and your audience. If you're just making videos and it's just, you're not really talking to the camera, or just like, you're not really explaining things or what's going on. Say if it's a vlog and you're just like going about your day and not talking to the camera the whole time, there's like this disconnect. It's like they're spectating you. It doesn't really, they kind of have to figure out the story for themselves. And I mean, maybe in some cases that can work, but if you practice talking to the camera, I really think that can go a long way. So yeah, it's a pretty short video, but I hope you found this interesting. I hope you learned something. This is BestTechNA, and I'll see you in the next one.